Honorable Men Discord. Erykah Badu pays tribute. Let's talk about it. So earlier this month, Erykah Badu accepted an Icon Award from the Billboard Women's in Music award show. She also performed at that award show, and she came out with the outfit that you see in my thumbnail and to the side of me. Now it's a bodysuit, and obviously it accentuates all the different parts of her body, from the breasts to the thighs to the buttocks, right? So many people were wondering what exactly is she doing when she came out with that. Now, if you followed Erykah Badu's career, you know that she's very Afrocentric. She's very expressive. She's very spiritual, and very artistic. So there could be many reasons why she wore this outfit, but there are those that say she was paying tribute to Sarah Baartman. And who is Sarah Baartman? I'm gonna get into that in a few minutes, right? But let's just play her acceptance speech. Let's get into it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Peace and love, how y'all feel? Sisters, how y'all feel? This night is for us. It's a night to celebrate the womb of the world. The womb of life. The multiverse of all things. The smartest creature on planet Earth. The wisest, the most invincible. Sexiest, purest, finest. The woman. Thank you so much. I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be born a woman. I'm coming. I want to thank my mother and all the mothers. Miss Tina, you said it well. All the mothers. I see Doji's mama out there. All the mothers. Thank you so much for giving us so much inspiration and examples of what it means to be resilient, what it means to take charge, what it means to be courageous, what it means to be authentically ourselves. And that's all we're gonna be, that's all I wanna be. I don't really have a lot of things to say, but I wanna end with this story. My daughter is out here, her name is Puma, she's over there. My sister Joy is out there. This is for both of y'all. But here's my story. I was bathing my youngest daughter, Mars. And Mars was about 4, and I was bathing her and I was washing her up. You know, you teach them while you're washing them up. And I said, and this is the vagina. And she said, oh, vagina. Yeah, I said, yes, it's the vagina. It's the most important thing on the planet. And Mars said, really? Then she looked at me with those big brown eyes and she said, where is the planet's vagina? Maybe it was too much of a pause between the punchline and the... One more time, I told her.
All right, so that was the acceptance speech from the Icon Billboard Women in Music Award. So I just want to go into some of the reaction about the suit that she was wearing, and let's get into it.
I don't know. Did you guys see what was it? The music awards, the Billboard's music awards?
I didn't.
Check this out, man.
I didn't. Did you know that was going on?
So
I didn't
Erykah
even know
Badu,
about
right?
The Oscars.
She decided that she wanted. Well, I think everybody only knows about the Oscars right now, and I guess some of the Grammys too. But Erykah Badu, she came out to perform, right? Let me set the stage. She literally comes out wearing a BBL outfit.
A BBL
Take it how you want.
outfit.
Let me say it again.
Okay.
She came out. She's like, I already know I'm fine, but let me come out as a fine BBL shorty now. That's what she decided to.
Correction. Erykah Badu does not need to come out as a BBL woman because she already has shapes and curves. If you haven't seen it in I think it's the Window Seat song or video, it's like in black and white. It was filmed in Washington, D.C. Then go check out the video. Thank me later. Let's get into the next reaction. First of all, if you have any reaction to her wearing the bodysuit, let me know in the comments. What do you think she meant by wearing it? Because this next person I'm going to go into who reacted to the image of seeing her doesn't really like the fact that she did what she did. If you don't like the fact that she wore the bodysuit, let's talk about it in the comments. I'm interested in hearing your take. Let's get into this one.
When are y'all women gonna start saying, yes, there's something definitely wrong with us? Erykah Badu performing like this, what is she wearing? It looks like she's wearing a hijab with some big old fat suit on top of it. You have humongous breasts in it, huge thighs, and
I was about to say, I wonder if she's a Gemini, but I don't think so. I think... No, I have to look at Erykah Badu's birthday. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, again, some artists, particularly Geminis, are very expressive with their art. When you think Lauryn Hill, when you see how Lauryn Hill performs, the type of attire she wears is very over the top, extravagant. I saw one video where she was performing outdoors at a concert. She had some huge, overly sized hat on her head, but she could pull it off because it's who she is. When I'm talking about Lauryn Hill. Kanye obviously is no different. Erykah Badu. Kanye, you already know how Kanye is. I don't need to go into Kanye. But yeah, so obviously there's an art aspect to what she's doing. She's not going to buy groceries with that bodysuit on. But let's get back to this guy's reaction to it.
go rear end. See, we as men know that y'all are desperate for attention, especially these days, and y'all will do anything for attention. When are y'all gonna start saying that to each other? Who are the women in her camp that are willing to tell her the truth? Most of y'all don't really surround yourself with women that will tell y'all the truth. Y'all like to surround yourself with your delusional friends that's gonna tell you that you look good, you're beautiful no matter what. We already know she was gassed up for this. We already know she had friends that told her, girl, you look so good. Don't worry about what nobody say. You doing that thing. Yes, girl, slay, and all that other BS that y'all tell each other. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if pretty soon y'all make this into a trend and this becomes the body image that y'all want. Then you have women up there dancing to this mess. Why wouldn't you hurry up and exit and get the hell up out of there as soon as you saw Erykah Badu looking like this?
I'll be honest with you. I think he was more upset at her wearing the hijab, because I feel like he was offended by it, and that triggered the rest of the things that he's saying. Because at the end of the day, artists for decades have been known to wear questionable outfits or, very expressive, loud outfits. I mean, let's be honest. Michael Jackson was known for socks with glitters on it and the one glove with glitters on it. Now, that's not a BBL suit, but I'm just giving you an example of things that artists do. James Brown used to come out with a whole cape and his elaborate outfit that he would wear. Prince, Prince's outfits, come on. All right. And it's part of the art of how they're expressing themselves on stage. It's part of the performance. It's just it's a costume pretty much. It's pretty much a costume. When you're performing, you're not going to perform in a hoodie and track pants. Although I'm sure there's artists that do that from rap in the rap field, but the point is that it's part of the artistry, and this is nothing new. I mean, granted, it is something that it's intentionally done to spark conversation, which is why I'm doing this episode, and I'm sure it sparked conversation when she first wore it earlier this month. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it, because clearly she wants people talking about it, and some later date or some other, at some other time, I'm sure she's going to express exactly why she chose to do what she did, if someone asks her about it, of course. But I I don't see anything wrong with it. If you see anything wrong with it, again, let's talk about it in the comments. So this is the final reaction I'm gonna play, and this is because this young lady, in her channel's Pan African Lifestyle, she gives you some detail on Sarah Baartman. So let's get into it.
So when it comes to Erykah Badu and her deciding to use wearable art to make a statement, I feel like watching the discussions being had about this and seeing how people reacted to it, I think that everyone's take is a good take. And I feel like that was the point, to cause all of this conversation. Everyone has a different way of viewing what she wore, and I feel like that was the point. So if you don't know, Erykah Badu got the Icon Award at the award show, and she also did a special performance. So obviously I went to her page because I wanted to know if she in fact said out of her mouth that she was paying homage to Sarah Baartman.
Imagine going to a zoo, and instead of lions, tigers, and bears, the exhibits are filled with people, indigenous and African people. Human zoos. Let's get into it. As always, these are not my opinion. These are facts. If they make you uncomfortable, it's for a reason. History is uncomfortable. Sit with it and don't attack me. In the early 18 and 1900s, Europeans put Black and indigenous people in literal zoos. Yes, zoos. They put them in zoos to be stared at like animals and called it ethnological exhibitions, but it was really just racism on display. One of the saddest cases of this is Sarah Baartman. She was a South African woman taken to Europe based on lies in 1810. She was promised fortune and comfort and a good life. She didn't get that at all. Sarah was essentially forced to perform in freak shows where her body was on display for all to see, make fun of, jeer at. It was a hard life for her. They named her the Hottentot Venus, and they treated her like a sideshow instead of a human being. When she died in 1815 at the age of 26, the French dissected her body and put her remains on display. Even in death, this woman could find no rest. The French kept her remains on display for 100 years. South Africa finally repatriated her remains in 2002. Finally, Sarah Baartman was able to lay to rest.
The significance of what that young lady just said is, it's amazing how Sarah Baartman, which that's not really her actual name, they translated it to make it more, I guess, easier to pronounce. It's amazing how in 2025, the look that Sarah Baartman has is what some women are going for, whereas Sarah Baartman at that time, she was treated as an object and as an alien, so to speak, by the French, to the point where she was placed on exhibition so people could come and visit and watch her and just to admire her shape, because it's so out of this world. They never seen anything like this. This what you're looking at right now is some images from that time that were drawn to represent Sarah Baartman. And yeah, this is I guess some illustrations that were made to promote the exhibition that was done back then, right? This image, it says to the bottom, was from volume 2 of Natural History of Mammals. A drawing of Sarah Baartman. So again, an image of the people just admiring her figure, in awe of her figure, I should say. Let me go back one. Okay, showed that one. This was from a flyer, a poster from the exhibition. And this is where her remains was placed. This is her grave site. It says in Eastern Cape, South Africa. I feel like this is this episode belongs during Black History Month, but honestly, Black History Month is every day. It's every day. because as long as you live in this skin, it should be every day. But yeah, those are the images of Sarah Baartman. And oddly enough, whilst I was doing this research, oddly enough, whilst I was doing this research on this episode, in my feeds, this video popped up, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna keep it and play it, because the irony in all of this is, first of all, the video that I just showed you, the young lady didn't confirm whether or not Erykah Badu actually said she wore that suit as a tribute, but that's what's been floating around. Is it an official tribute? I can't confirm that, but is it Erykah Badu using the bodysuit to mock the fascination with BBLs? Possibly. It could have a two-part meaning. As an artist, I believe Erykah Badu just left it for the viewers to decide what it is she's doing. She's clearly not wearing that around everywhere she goes. You know, it's not like some type of gimmick that she's using for a period of time. She just wore it for that award ceremony. But I think she left it up to everyone's discretion. But again, oddly enough, whilst I was pulling up different videos to play for this episode, I came across this video. This popped up in my feed, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna play it. So I'm gonna play this video and then I'm gonna speak on it. This belongs to Bianca Blinks.
Hey y'all, what's up? Come with me to take my baby girl shopping at the mall. So there's me just picking up things, looking at some things for myself. And then we went into Forever 21. I cannot believe this store is closing. Like, y'all, this is so hurtful to my little teen self back in the day. Like, what? So I went in there and spent about $70. You know, she told me up in that damn thing. But it was cool because those discounts were worthy. I mean, like, seriously, if you have not been up in there, shall go up in there. Then I got to shopping a little bit more for myself, trying to find some, like, active wear. And that was it. Just a quick little mall date with my girlie. All right, bye.
Y'all some following shit.
All right, I have to stop it there because obviously that's going to come up as a strike. So I will edit that portion out the video. But do you know why I played this video? Did anyone catch on to why I played this video? This woman, Bianca Blinks, is talking about she took her baby girl to go shopping. But her baby girl is filming nothing but her ass during the whole time. Right? And the irony in all of this is, I didn't look this up. The irony is that, you know, this episode is about Erykah Badu's bodysuit and the possible tribute to Sarah Baartman. Sarah Baartman, again, was placed in a museum while she was alive for an exhibition on how her body looked. Right? When she died, they dissected her body and put her brain, I believe they kept her skull, and to continue an exhibit, right? I'm sure Sarah didn't like being placed in an exhibit when she was alive, and I'm pretty sure she wouldn't condone having a body massacred for the exhibition. But I bring this up to say, here we are in 2025, and it's glorified. You know, you shoot this woman, Bianca Blinks. You could, if she wants to show her body, it's fine. Not my choice as far as like someone that I would be involved with showing their body like this. But she's a grown adult. But she gives the phone to her daughter because clearly her daughter's the one filming her, right? So she's saying, "Oh, I'm going to the mall, whatever, shopping with my daughter," and the only thing the daughter's filming is her ass while she's looking at clothes. It's the irony in all of this, you know. But moving right along, this is some more images from, this is more images from that night at the Billboard Women in Music Award with Erykah Badu. I'm going to mute out the audio because I don't want the copyright strike. So Erykah being Erykah, she's a lot of personality and silly. Talented and silly at the same time. Surprisingly, I didn't find a lot of reaction to this. I don't know what was going on at the time in the news, but this wasn't really covered. At least I didn't come across it earlier on this month. But what's your take on all of this? Anyone who saw this episode, anyone who's watching this episode, I should say, what's your take on all of this? Do you think it was just a moment in time? Erykah just wanted a little publicity for that particular award ceremony? Do you think it was a valid tribute, or do you think she's mocking Sarah Baartman? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Right, but that's all I have for today. As always, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.